What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's DripGodDero, and I'm back at you guys with another banger. So, man, we are back. We are back with another video. We back with another banger, man. And in today's video, I want to talk about what team will be the most improved team in the 2024-2025 NBA season. Now, as we all know, there's always that one team that a lot of, just fans don't expect to be very successful, and they end up surprising everyone. Last year, in my opinion, that was the Orlando Magic. As we know, the Orlando Magic, they had them a great season last year, and they made it to the playoffs, when previously the year before, in the 2022-2023 season, they didn't even, make it to the playoffs. They were actually trash. So I definitely want to just give my prediction on what team I believe will be the most improved team coming into the 2024-2025 season. So without further ado, let's switch over and let's get right into it. All right, so for the most improved team in the 2024-2025 NBA season, I believe that the San Antonio Spurs will be it. Now, the reason I believe that the San Antonio Spurs will be the most improved team is because of a lot of things, but to just start off, we have to go back to the year prior, which was the 2023-2024 season, where the San Antonio Spurs were trash. Let's just keep it real. During the 2023-2024 NBA season, they had a record of 22 wins and 60 losses. They finished at 14th in the Western Conference. And yeah, man, you look at that, you just really think, how could they really improve? But in my opinion, over the offseason, they have made a lot of moves that will definitely impact this team in a positive way. Now, just to go through some of their stats in the 2023-2024 season, when it came to points per game, they were 23rd out of 30th, so they were bottom 10 when it came to points per game. When it came to their offensive rating, they were 26th out of 30th, so once again, bottom 10. When it came to opponents' points per game, they were 24th out of 30, so once again, bottom 10. They let opponents score a lot of points. And when it came to their defensive rating, they were 22nd out of 30. So overall, they just were bad all around, defensively and offensively. And although they were bad all around, there were a couple of bright spots with this team, and that bright spot was Victor Wembanyama and Devin Vassell, man. Victor Wembanyama, as we know, he was their rookie. He was Rookie of the Year, and he had a great season, man. As we know, he was a unicorn of a player, man. I believe he's around 7'5", and he can do everything. He can shoot the ball, he can handle the ball decently, and hey, man, he plays solid defense too. He's very tall and can block some shots. But to just get on to this upcoming season and some of the additions that they made, and why I believe that they will be the most improved team coming into the 2024-2025 season. One of the most important additions that they made, in my opinion, was Chris Paul. Now, to give my reason on why Chris Paul is such an important asset to this team, because I know a lot of people will say, man, how can Chris Paul help this team? This man is an old head. He damn near 40, man. How can he help improve this team? And me, to counter that, I would say look at his track record. If you look at Chris Paul's track record over the last couple of seasons, when he has been traded, he has improved almost every team he's been traded to. As we know, he started off with the LA Clippers, and they were great with him. He then got traded over to, I believe it was the Houston Rockets, and they got better. They got better. Of course, they had James Harden at that time, but with Chris Paul, they got better, and they seen the most success that they've seen since, Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming. So that's one team, or I'll say two teams, that he has made better. Then you go on to when he got traded to the OKC Thunder with the young guns such as SGA, And they got better. They weren't in the playoffs, or they weren't, scratching the playoffs until he really came to that team and, just showed, playoff pedigree. That's when they really got better. And you just see this time and time and time again. Also, the Phoenix Suns, when he got traded to the Phoenix Suns, they definitely got better. They made it to the NBA Finals. And like I said, you see this time and time again. The only argument that you would have is when he got traded to the Golden State Warriors. But me personally, I just feel like that wasn't a great fit, having Steph Curry and Chris Paul. But overall, y'all see the point that pretty much any team that Chris Paul has gotten traded to, they have gotten better, especially offensively. They have gotten better. Now, I know Chris Paul is old. That's the argument right there. But I still believe that just his IQ, his basketball IQ, and, just his point guard wizardry can definitely help this team. Keep in mind that they got a lot of young guns, and even if he doesn't play as many minutes because he's older, he can still mentor a lot of these younger players, man. You got to keep in mind they got some pretty good point guards. You got Stephon Castle, who is a rookie who is known for his defense. That should definitely help this Spurs team defensively, having him. Devin Vassell, great offensive player, has some decent size at 6'5", so he could help him get better. Trey Jones, he could definitely help Trey Jones get better because Trey Jones is an undersized guard similar to Chris Paul. Trey Jones also is a pretty solid passer. So why wouldn't, having Chris Paul on this team help this team? Now, to move on to my second point, I believe that they will be just better defensively all around. Like I was saying, they got a solid young rookie in Stephon Castle, who is known for his defense. They also got a Harrison Barnes, who is a pretty good defender as well, and is a true 3-and-D forward. So that's definitely going to help them. Also, you have another year of Victor Wembanyama, who is probably going to be a little stronger. He's had a full NBA year, so he knows what to expect. And man, I do think that just having these different players, also Jeremy Sohan, he should be better. He has another year in. So overall, I just think that, having all of these key pieces, Chris Paul coming in, Harrison Barnes coming in, some good veterans who have been through the ups and downs of the NBA season, have, had their stardom at times. I think it'll definitely help this team. And I do believe that these pieces, and just, of course, can't really count out, Greg Popovich. And just having all of that together, I think that this team will definitely upset a lot of teams in this upcoming season. I think they will surprise a lot of the fans as well. And you never know, I think they will be in the play-in position or possibly actually in the playoffs. But, hey, man, that's my thoughts on the team that will be the most improved in this upcoming 2024-2025 season. I do believe that the San Antonio Spurs will be that most improved team. But if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, turn on notifications and all that good stuff, and I'm out. Peace.